And today we're going to be playing some more Project Flight, and we're going to be showing you guys how to use the new autopilot system here. So let's see, we're gonna pick the A330 here. Let's confirm it. Let's pick our livery. We're gonna pick this. Okay, so I figured out how to use the autopilot and the brakes. They're better. If I said anything about the brakes last time, then they're better. If not, then it's fine. Don't matter. So yeah. Okay, so for the autopilot, I know a lot of you guys couldn't figure this out. You think you'd click and then it'd do something, but it doesn't. You actually can rotate the knobs using the mouse wheel on your button, or yeah, the mouse wheel on your mouse. Sorry, and then if you don't actually have a mouse, like I don't use a mouse for most things. I only use it for Minecraft and Car Mechanic. Like right now I'm not using one. You use two fingers and you scroll up or down with those two fingers. So yeah. Then you have to set it. If you do not set it, it will not do it. You also have the Toga button. You can use this to take off too. So you could just press Toga, steer the plane, and when it's got enough speed, this will take off. The heading. This is the heading. So you have to figure out what the heading of wherever you're heading to is, and then you have all this. You can have it to whatever you want. So in this case, I think I forgot where I'm heading, but we'll see. Speed. This is the top speed. So pretty much you put it at the speed that you want it to be at. No faster than the speed you want it to be at, right? So yeah. Let's. Oh, hold up. So let me show you how this works. So let's start pushing back here. Let's start our engines. Let's get our flaps to take off. Let's get our lights on. Let's get everything that we need on right now. And I don't know what that Airbus is doing. I don't know why they're turning this way. But we're gonna turn toward the runway, obviously. Alright, our engines are almost all on. So yeah. Let's go over to here. Hold up. Let me taxi the right way. Okay. Alright. So, in this case, let's head to Gran Canaria, let's say. I forgot what the heading for Gran Canaria is. I did have the heading written down. So, first off, let's go to the runway. I'm gonna throttle it up a little bit so we can get there a little bit faster. But yeah, we're gonna go to the runway here. And from the runway, we are going to go we're gonna go take off, obviously. So, let's see. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna taxi, obviously, to the runway. This is the boring part. But, while you're taxiing to the runway, this is where you could set what you want. So, my cruising altitude's there. I want my top speed to be, let's say, hold up. Let's go 200 some. So let's turn this way. Yeah, we're gonna have it 200 some knots. Getting some lag. I don't know what this plane in front of me is doing. Yeah, we're gonna put it at like 200 some knots. We'll actually just put it at like 200 knots. How about that? Okay, and then we'll put it there. Alright. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for American to take off first. But once American takes off, I'll show you what to do. So while American's taking off, we're gonna taxi onto the runway behind him. Okay, so let's go taxi on right here. So I'm gonna show you how to do this once American actually takes off. So put what you want your altitude at if you haven't already. If you haven't set your autopilot things yet, then do that now before you take off, as it will help you. Then, once you're ready, make sure there's no plane. Well, I do this just for roleplay, but make sure there's no planes in front of you if you want to roleplay, right? And then once, I don't know why American's not taking off, but we're gonna Toga. Once you're ready, you could either press Toga or press W and wait for this to go up to 100. So I'm gonna set this, so watch. The plane should be on the exact center line there. So we're gonna leave it there. Alright, so I think the actual heading for that is 45, so that's why we're gonna do that. But watch. My hands are completely off the computer right now. So let's see. I'm not steering it, not doing anything. So let's see. And you can see it manually took off. You can even see my mouse isn't even on that plus thing, and that's the only way you can take off. See, it won't go down. So yeah, it will auto take off for you if you put that on. Now I'm gonna set the heading to 40. Oh, hold up, wrong way. Hold up, not 45. It's 25, isn't it? Oh no, it's 3. Oh, hold up. Never mind, I messed it up. It's 320. We'll go 315. Hold up. Let me go 315. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna put it to 315 here. Actually, let's go 320. I think 320 is what it is. Okay, let's get the gear up and flaps up. Actually, no, it is 315. So hold up, let me put it to 315. There we go, okay. Now let's set that. So see, obviously it's gonna manually do that. I'm not pressing W right now. I'm not pressing W or S or anything. I'm not pressing anything right now. My hands are completely off the computer. So, as we can see, the autopilot is pretty much, at this point, you're just a passenger. Literally, at this point, you're just a passenger. You're not even, like, a pilot at this point. Because you're letting the entire plane do everything. Only thing you ever really have to do is taxi, land, and if you really want to, take off. But that's literally it. You could just set the autopilot, and at that point, you're just a passenger. You're not really a pilot anymore. So, yeah. We're gonna fly here toward Gran Canaria. Let me zoom out on my map to see how close we are. Okay, let me zoom in here, because, zoomed out. Yeah, okay. So, we're about, what, 1/4 of the way there? Actually, about half of the way there, almost. Yeah, so we're almost there already. So once you're ready, you can turn the knobs and they will adjust as long as they're set. So as long as they're set and they have that green, as you guys saw what I did with the heading, it will manually adjust as long as it's set. If you unset it and then adjust, it will not manually adjust, and it will, like, you'll have to set it again before it does that. So now I can see the island of Gran Canaria coming up. So let's go down to, what, 100 feet? And let's put our speed down to... Let's put our speed down to let's go 150. So let's get the flaps out, let's get the gear down, and let's get that up to help slow down the plane. So we're actually going to unset that so that I can land here. Same thing with the heading, we're going to unset that. The only thing we're going to keep set is the speed, because I need that speed for landing here. So yeah, let's get our landing lights on here. So yeah, this is the only part you really have to do. There's no auto land, obviously, in-game yet. Maybe we can expect to see that in one of the future updates. I would love to see that in the future updates if any of the Project Flight development teams are watching. So yeah, I would really like to see an auto land come to Project Flight soon, you know, in the future or sometime, you know. So yeah, I mean, I know currently you guys are busy on doing the 777 and 757, but eventually I would like that to come. That would be cool. Okay, so now we're gonna come in for landing. I know we're going really fast, but we'll just try. So yeah, once you're ready, you unset the speed and turn off autopilots, and I'm gonna put my thing down to 0 so I can slow down a little bit more. But yeah, once you're ready, you just unset the autopilot so you can come in for a landing. And then you have to manually land, of course, like I said. But other than that, you're pretty much just a passenger at that point. Like, literally. Yeah, we're coming in a little bit too fast here and too high. Okay. Butter. There we go. Got a second. That's my second butter, at least I've ever gotten. Project Flight since the update. Obviously, we're gonna overrun, but yeah. But still, the brakes are good. As we can see, it just kept getting stuck yesterday, and I landed really, really fast like I did again today. So yeah. But otherwise, they're still really good, the brakes. So, yeah, we're gonna turn off our engines and stuff, and we're gonna hop out here. I hate when it does that. But yeah, pretty much that's it. So that's how you work the autopilot here. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. This does help me out. And then don't forget to join my Discord down below so you know when I post new videos like this one. And that one, have a great day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.